Rah rah. Yo, we're live, boys.
Woo.
No,
Woo.
no, no, no.
Oh yeah, I need. Okay, I'm going to no. You're all good, Cooper. Cooper, everyone can hear you.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Dusty is already in chat.
Woo, I have no idea where anyone else is.
Me neither.
I'll get on the stream. It's already muted, so it doesn't really matter. And I also need to do this. Oh, can you hear my keyboard?
Slightly.
Oh, here, let me check.
Yeah.
I mean, in Discord I can.
You would my mic can definitely fucking pick it up then.
Yeah, clack clack.
Definitely. Yo! Check us live.
And I also need to do this. Yes, you can hear your keyboard on stream.
Is it really loud?
It's nice keyboard sounds.
Yes.
Either way, are we all of these saved at the same time? About the same time. This one saved way afterwards, so we're doing this one. Because this was me running around. Whee! Okay, so Ellie does not know where we left off. So, I did our goals, I met everybody, met everyone's standards, fought the king, failed to fight the king, then fought the king again, finally beat him, and now we're back here, and now we're gonna do some really hardcore voice acting shit. Because this is one of, I think, 3 of the most emotional parts of the story. Yes,
Alright.
there are 3. And this is the first one.
I don't think I'm mentally
So
prepared
like
for
after
this.
a photo.
We're also going to be talking to everybody. Sifrin, you're up. You're up. Here again. We like to make sure Mirabelle doesn't get weight, but is there any way to make this conversation? Hey. Hey, Mirabelle, have you thought of doing a sleepover tonight? Oh, I was actually just thinking about it. What do you think? Absolutely. I'll let everyone know. You're right. We don't have a moment to lose. Talk to you later, Mira. Oh, okay. You tell about the carrot method, whatever it is, so she'll be tested. This makes so much sense. Okay.
He doesn't question that at all. You just wake up and go,
Huh.
hey, try the carrot method.
This woman is daydreaming, singing softly under breath. Since everything's got reset, you could ask her about something else. Oh, hi. You're one of the saviors, aren't you? I recognize you. You traveled with a few people, right? You traveled with, Isabeau. What a nice young man. And so full of energy, too. I'm an only child, but it would feel like having an older brother like him would be fun. You have to mention it. We're not actually family, you know. Oh, I know. It's just fun thought exercise. I just like to think about family dynamic and just families in general. I think this is a normal thing to do. Okay. Families, huh? So, the reason why I talk to them. She is an only child. Okay.
That's all?
Would you like to fish for a bait? You didn't catch anything last time. Maybe this time? Yes. Take the fishing pole, find the same lure you used before, check the fishing pole, throw it, and sit down and wait. Fishing time. Do we catch anything?
Yes.
Is there an achievement for catching something once?
You didn't catch anything. There's an achievement for catching fish 5 times. How did you manage to mess it up a second time? It's fishing.
Cooper, obviously.
We've already talked to her a lot. Have we talked to this idiot? Oh yeah. Oh hey, traveler. You're not from Bogart, are you? That's the rumor, at least. From Potteria myself. I came to Bogart to further my studies a few months ago. Well, we've been to Potteria once, so... I've been to Potteria once. Ah, is that so? How did you like it? Very good plays. Fellow theater fan. Nice. Give each other a nod as fellow actors. Does it matter if only one of you isn't aware of it? Do I wait for Riley? Someone want to app Riley to see if he's able to come?
I will.
I will go to Ellie's character first.
Rar. I added him.
I love it. You can give the flower to one of your party members by talking to them. I wonder which party member I'm gonna give flowers to. Ellie, do you have any recommendation on who I give the flower to?
Isaboo.
It's not Boo, but it's pretty funny.
At this point, that was intentional.
What do you mean, Cooper? It is a boo.
Oh.
Oh, this is gonna be. I ain't giving her a flower.
Do I need help with anything? Are you this bored, Sophia?
Yes! Odile seems to realize you're genuinely asking.
Ah, well... I'm looking for a certain type of book.
You are? A type of book, not a specific book?
No, not a specific. It's a type of book called a family tale. Have you heard of those?
Oh, I've heard the Boulanger has one of those.
What? What? What?
Huh?
Really?
She doesn't seem to know how to react. You look at her, repeat the same words over and over again.
Different. Will you come with me? To ask them if I can borrow it?
Oh, does someone have social anxiety? Say.
Yes. It might take some time. So make sure you have time to help me.
I have time now.
Thank you. Let's go then. Complete.
You and Odile are now hanging out. You should head to the Boulanger.
I love, not on a quest or anything, just you guys are hanging out.
I'm gonna catch you. It's like a dog chasing its own tail. Ooh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I've never... I fucking love Sifrin. Hey there.
Hello. We've heard you may have a family tale
A family tale?
of a family called papers, if you would be okay with it. I'd like to borrow it for a little bit.
Ah, the one I borrowed from my girl before the house froze. I'm not a very good writer, huh? So I figured reading another one would give me some inspiration for stories for my little girl. Do you still have it? I do not.
What?
Do you know Antoine? He lives on the east of town in the house with no flowers. He asked if he could borrow it. They knew the Paperist family, you see. I couldn't really refuse. The Paperist family died only a few years back after all. Well, that sucks. Do you know if he still has it now? I don't see why they wouldn't. I have a sudden bad feeling about this. The house didn't...
Hey!
That's you.
Yeah!
I'm an autopilot.
The house with no the house to the east of the village with no flowers, huh? Looks like we should go pay them a visit.
This is east, right?
Yes.
No, that's west.
It's not.
With no flowers. This doesn't have flowers.
Antonin, is it?
I have no idea how to pronounce it. I'd call it Antoine.
Antony.
Probably.
Antony
Yeah.
would make sense as well.
But yeah, it would, but...
That sure is me. And you're two saviors, aren't you? Thank you for all you do, and best of luck tomorrow.
Thank you. We had a favor to ask. Could we borrow the family tale you possess? For an hour, maybe?
Oh, the Paper-ass family tale.
I know this means a lot to you, so...
Oh, no, that's not the problem. I'd be happy to lend it to you, but, well... I think one of the kids next door stole it from me? What?
What?
Jinx. Oh, I'm not saying they're bad kids. They're very nice kids. Very nice. It's just, well, you know the three kids outside? A few weeks ago they passed by to help me cook some things, and well, the book is gone now. So, sounds like we should go talk to those kids. We'll get that book, Odile.
Alright. Let's just go, alright?
Human interaction. Ugh. Gross.
Rude.
Hello, fellow kids!
Kids.
The middle kid with the small hat looks at you from their rock throne. Adults? What do you want?
Sifun, you handle this.
Yeah, she could not handle kids. I guarantee you. What?
Yeah.
Why you? Why me?
You're closer to being a kid than I am. Good luck.
Children are scary,
Okay.
honestly.
Just straight up.
I don't know which one. Are you saying we're thieves? I didn't actually see how they mispronounced it.
It spelled like sleeves.
Saying we're sleeves?
Yeah.
Thieves, Manon. Thieves, Manon. Are you saying we're thieves? Are you saying we're thieves? My associate.
My associate misspoke. What they meant was...
Okay. Yeah. What kind of adult doesn't know about family tales? Are you stupid? Stupid!
Dude.
Manon, you can't ask for adults if they're stupid. Can't I? Look at him. They're short, and their hair looks unbrushed. And they look like they haven't slept in weeks. Dude, that is me as fuck.
Yep.
Oh my.
And that head definitely looks stupid and not cool.
Different. This kid is destroying you. Do something.
I pull out a knife. I pull out my real sword. On principle, you don't get into fight with kids. What to say? Anyway, do you know anything about a paper-ass family tale? Ah! Manon, I think he's asking about... Shut up! I got this! The middle kid looks at you disdainfully as they can, which is a lot. What if we do? We'd like to borrow it. Trade! Trade! Or trade, trade. We have something you do not... Knowledge. Offer us something in change. Pulls out a knife. I have a pun. A pun! Better be the best pun I've ever heard.
Oh, I don't know, you guys.
How do you keep a wizard in suspense? The kid leans a little bit towards you, interested. I don't know. How? I'll tell you tomorrow. What? That's not the deal. Tell me now. The kid's eyes grow wide, speechless. Manon, the wizard looking adult. He said you're a wizard, Manon. You're a wizard. Wow. I know you said it because it's part of the joke, and I know I'm not a real wizard because wizards aren't real. I use magic. But I felt something right now. I cast Fireball on the kids. Sir, you are in the room with them. You are within 10 feet of them. I know what I said. That's how I play wizards.
We only need the book.
Oh, yeah! Okay, so Manon doesn't have the book anymore.
What?
Listen, Charlene was being really annoying about wanting it, so I gave it to her, and so she'd stop crying, okay?
Who's Charlene?
Charlene Choquette, the Bolangir's daughter.
The what?
See, I want you... See, if that should have just been the what? You needed a bit more on the T, but...
Yeah.
Can't help but laugh. Look at the old lady's face.
Different?
You jump.
Oh god, the wild goose chase has started.
We are going.
You nod rapidly and follow. Bye, adults! Let's play again soon. I actually didn't know we'd go on a wild goose chase, but I did know we got it from the Boulangier's daughter. So I think that's funnier.
I just love the fact that she's just like, nope, I'm done now.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm angry.
Hey! Please do not stare my daughter, madam. Yeah, that's better sounding than I would have done. I would have just gone. You get in front of Odile and smile at the girl. Hi. Hi. We've heard you got a cool book. A book? Oh, yes! From Manon! Manon's so nice. She gave me the book. The book with the nice stories. Dad was reading it, and now it's mine. I can read it all by myself. But it's boring. I want another book, Papa. Wait. Which book are you talking about, Charlene? This one! This one! She shows you all a book with the paper-ass family tale written across it. I am so sorry.
It's fine.
You got the paper-ass family tale. Finally! You find a nice, silent place to talk.
At least the dad was like, yep, nope, my bad. Can't believe this took this long. But finally,
Ardeel looks at the closed family tale intently. Aren't you gonna read it?
they said I could have it till I leave Dormont, so I have time. But
She's still looking at it. The family tale book you spent so much trying to find. It seems important to her. But why? Is it related to your research?
sorry, what?
The book, is it related to your research?
Ah. Well, I suppose I've kept it a secret long enough. Don't call Isabu. Isabeau.
Only I can call him Isabu! Kills Odile. I'm fine with me calling him Isabel. Isabu. That's actually pretty funny.
There is no research. I'm not researching anything.
Nani? Actually, that's fine. I've already said that, basically.
Sorry for not saying anything.
That angers me. How dare she lie?
Isabeau said I must be researching something since I was a traveler here in Vogard. And it felt easier to not say anything.
So then, why are you...
Why did I leave
Cobway.
Cobway?
Cowboy. It's Cobway.
I was thinking Cobweb, which I'm like, no, not the right one. All for something in Vogard, if not for some intellectual
Pursuit?
Well, I'm actually here in Vogard. Find out more about myself. I suppose it's not very apparent to you, but my mother was Vogardian.
Oh.
I've lived my whole what? I've lived my whole life in
Cobway.
Cobway. My father was Cobwain, and my mother Vogardian. I have no idea how they met. He never told me.
This music.
But all I know is that she never wanted a child. She left very early in my childhood. I never saw her again. Good riddance, if you're asking me. But she left and didn't leave anything behind. No pictures, a letter, no family history. But what doesn't matter, right? My father was a good man, and Cobway was my home. I used to think that I didn't need to know about my history, about Vogard. But still, a part of me was curious. And one day, a few years ago, a Vogardian merchant showed me her wares, and this book that she wouldn't let go of. A book of tales, written by her whole family. A family tale. And she explained family tales to me. Generations of Vogardian parents, writing stories for their children and writing them down in a book.
I just want to say, I fucking love family tales. That could be such a cool thing to have.
That would,
Yes.
though. So you end up with stories written by an entire lineage. And she explained the way the book was written. the rules of this particular way of telling stories. How friendly families shared their stories with you, and how it had been done for generations. How it brought her closer to her family, her ancestors, her culture. And while she was explaining this all to me, she suddenly stopped. And I was surprised she stopped. I was surprised to find out she stopped because I was crying. I didn't even realize it, because I wanted this. This connection that she had to a history that was also supposed to be mine. But it was stolen from me because my mother left. And I never had a link to this culture. Ever. Unless I went there.
So this is why.
Hmm? So, I traveled to Vogard. And, well, the king took over shortly after I arrived. Which did make things more difficult. But during my travels with you all, I got to know many Vogardians and see many Vogardian cities. I got to learn more about the country, its culture, faith, its people. And I look, and I learn, and this is the country my mother came from. It's half of me, but still. And now that I'm here in Vogard, I feel no connection to it whatsoever. I don't recognize myself here. Isn't that strange? Half of me should be from here, isn't it? Shouldn't I see something to myself here? The place that my mother came from?
No. Just because you're genetically part of that doesn't mean you are. See, this is like the thing of, I'm supposed to, it's like the parents, where it's like, just because you are born to your parents doesn't mean your parents are the greatest people.
Blood of the covenant is thicker than water of the womb.
I don't know what that means.
It's typically used nowadays as blood is thicker than water, but the actual phrase is blood of the covenant is thicker than water of the womb. Blood of the people that you choose it to be, of your found family, and those bonds there are always going to be thicker than your DNA. Shouldn't it be like looking in a mirror? Like a revelation? Shouldn't I see how Volgardian people act and think, how they think, and be able to say, ah, so this is why I'm like this? Shouldn't I be able to call this place mine? But I can't. And it feels awful. Like my roots have been cut off without my consent. Like my mother stole it. Like I really don't belong anywhere. But that's why I'm here. Still. Know as much as I can about this country. And in the meantime, find out if it'll make me find out a little bit more about myself. And I did find out more about myself during this journey. So I'm glad. It is an interesting question, is it not? How much do you carry of your country, of a culture that should have been yours, but wasn't? It may not seem so to you, but to Kabwe, my features are foreign, just small things. My hair being slightly too thick, my brows too thin, enough for me to look different. Here, I am other. So, what about Vogardians? Would they see me as one of theirs? Would I find myself in them? After coming here, I found out that no, of course not. Why would I? I've never been here before this journey. But at the same time, I'm not the only one who is other. In fact, Vogard is filled with people who also come from other lands. Vogard welcomes people from all over the world, after all. So, even if I did not find someone like me, I have found Vogard to be full of people that are similar to me. And I am very grateful for that.
Odile is half Vogardian. You never knew. She traveled halfway across the world to find out more about herself, trying to see if she'd find herself in a country she has no memory of.
What about you, Zephyrin? Are you finding more about yourself in Vogard?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you didn't grow up in Vogard either, right? Do you have roots here? Or were you just passing through? My apologies. Forget I asked.
I didn't say anything.
You didn't need to. Your face said it all. Just because I'm telling you personal facts about myself doesn't mean you need to tell me anything in return. It was wrong of me to ask. We can forget about it.
She goes back to looking at the Family Tale cover. She'd probably be fine leaving it here, just bearing her story to you and nothing else, but you... I don't remember much from where I'm from. Odile turns to look at you.
Huh? Were you too small when you left? Or was it because there was nothing worth remembering?
Everything was worth remembering. Neither. But I can relate to you. Trying to find pieces of yourself which you can.
Trying to find where you belong?
Trying to find out how your roots might have shaped you.
Which parts of you were created and which parts already were?
You nod.
But you know you're not only made of where you're from, right? If that was the case, everyone in Cubboy would be the exact same. Everyone in Bogard would be the exact same. Where you're from matters, yes. But it's not the only thing that makes you, you. That's what I realized during this journey, Sifrin. I'm Cubwayan and Vogardian in ways I do and don't realize. And I am also myself. One might say that's more important than being Cubwayan or Vogardian. Wouldn't you agree?
I do.
That's interesting. I feel so much lighter now.
Because you found a family tale?
Yes. And also because we talked different.
Oh.
Thank you for listening to me, Zephyrin.
You blush and nod.
You got wrinkles.
She's like 40.
I know. I didn't expect the half-screen close-up, though.
That was very unexpected, yes.
Now get out of here. I have a family tale to read before we all meet for our sleepover. We'll talk later. Go have fun.
Odile smiles at you mischievously. You had a memory of a secret quest. You'll always remember this. When encrypted, memory of secret quest boosts all your researcher's stats by 30. Wow! The researcher also learned the skill Craft Break A. Craft Break A is amazingly strong. When used, it makes an enemy weaker to all craft types for a certain turn. It's so strong you'll only be able to use it when you and your researchers have had this exact conversation. If you loop back in Dormont, you'll have to talk to her all over again. Remember that, okay? You get up and leave and waving goodbye.
That's a pretty fair way of balancing that skill.
So guess what we're gonna do?
Bonnie!
No, we're gonna save. Jesus Christ, okay. This one load. Hey, Aiden, how much do you know about Bonnie? You were there last stream.
not-
Do you remember her favorite foods? Or their favorite foods? Why? I have a really bad habit at calling them people the wrong pronouns all the time.
Oh,
I say she about Sifrin, and that's the only one that doesn't work.
I also purposely misgendered Logan's cat now.
Bonnie is
What?
here, looking morsely at
Mocha?
the fields. Bonnie.
Yes. I misgender her.
Okay. I'm gonna go let my dog in.
Aiden, are you gonna...
I don't want you to help me with anything.
You don't?
I don't. You're stupid and you don't know me, so I don't want you to help me.
I don't know you.
You really don't. Not even a little bit. You don't even know my 3 favorite foods, stupid.
Okay. I do.
How do you think I did that Bonnie impression?
Fine.
Huh?
You were good. I think your Bonnie voice is great. It's the problem of I don't think you are either A, committing to... And this is gonna be me honest. I do not think you're committing to emotions hard enough. Or you don't want to do it because there's people in your house and you're just scared, which is fine. But, like, I would be like...
My family's not nearby. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I would say commit to emotions a bit more, or try to feel the emotion, because this, I'm gonna tell you, Bonnie, if we don't hit Bonnie, because the next emotional part is the climax of the story, and if you don't hit that, I'm gonna be really upset. Because Bonnie is the best one of that, by the way.
Yes.
You love...
I believe it's onigiri.
rice. Nope, it's rice.
Oh yeah, all children love rice. Yeah, that's true, but...
And... pineapples.
Wolf.
And the last one is...
Polymers, I think.
I will look this up. I think it's samosas, all honesty, but I'm not
The
sure.
middle one.
Because I thought.
The middle one.
Because
Because there was the weird
her
name.
and, Isabel. Like
Isabel.
went crazy over the samosas. From now on, it's Isabel.
It's a boo. Right, Cooper?
No,
So guess what it is? Samosas.
What?
Oh, I was wrong? Ah, okay. But which samosas? Yeah, I bet you don't even know that! Which samosas are my favorite, stupid?
It is the samosa.
Oh.
This one, I'm pretty sure.
God, there's so many choices of this one, and it's so specific. Why?
There's 4 choices.
I know it's without the cheese. Yes, I was correct. It's without cheese
Yeah?
with potatoes.
That's all my favorite foods.
Success.
If you remember them all, you do pay attention to me? No, that's stupid. Of course you do. Or else you wouldn't have. There's something you could help me with. Can you come with me? If you have time.
I have time now.
Okay. Then come on. We're off.
See,
to
okay,
the
I'll say this.
wizard.
Okay, so I'll say this. So for there, like I said, there's 3 emotional parts. This is probably the weakest, The next one's the strongest for the other characters, and the last one's the strongest for Sifrin.
Okay.
Bronny brought you outside of Dormont. You can see some weak sadness roaming in the distance.
Friend, you said I could ask you anything, yeah?
Not exactly what you said, but sure, whatever you want.
Okay, well, I need you to teach me how to fight.
Oh,
I know Dell's
deal is Odile.
Deal's gonna say I can help you all in battle tomorrow. But it'll be from far away, right? I want to help. To actually help. And for that I need to learn how to fight. So you're gonna help me. Let's go!
Bonnie ran away. Towards a sadness. You run towards Bonnie as fast as you can.
Look! I'm not scared. Come on!
When
Go,
does a
Bonnie,
child
go.
become self-sacrificial? With no self-preservation instincts?
You're not
I'm
ready.
not scared. I'm not scared. I can do this. I can do this. What?
I got that correct. Holy shit! I forgot that was actually what happened.
That was good.
No, just do it again. I didn't hear. I was laughing.
Sorry, it's not picking it up.
It just went. Wah! Bonnie! Without thinking about it, you strike. Oh, shit. I killed it. You breathe in and out. 150 XP gained. That was a lot of XP for nothing.
You also did 2,000 damage.
You can't help but yell. Be more careful, Bonnie!
I'm sorry.
You look at Bonnie closely. Miraculously, they don't seem hurt.
He's invincible.
Bonnie's trembling. I shouldn't have yelled. Breathe with me.
Hmm?
You breathe slowly in and out and make sure Brownie breathes with you. You need to calm down too. Slowly, they stop shaking.
That didn't go super well.
It did not, no.
It's your fault. You weren't there. You weren't there to help me and tell me what to do.
You frown.
I'm sorry.
I can teach you, but don't get on. Don't go on ahead on your own.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'll listen. Tell me how to fight. I want to learn.
You look around. There's another sadness in the distance. You put your index finger in front of your mouth and tell Bonnie to stay silent and point towards the sadness. Bonnie looks over and nods. You jump in.
Hey. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Yes. What do I do?
You smile. Teaching time. You tell Bonnie to look at the sadness's hand.
That's a scissor sign, right? So that means that they're vulnerable to rockcraft.
Yeah.
I know rockcraft. So I could hit them, right?
You nod.
Okay. Okay. Here I go.
You take an attacking stance. Bonnie follows suit. Bonnie attacks wildly.
Well, I like Bonnie's little picture. I did it. I did it, friend.
You clap. I don't know if that actually got picked up on Discord, but that probably got picked up by my mic in the video.
I heard silence, so I started clapping, and it did not get picked up either.
Yeah, no, but it probably
I
got
missed
picked
my
up on the
tails,
video for
right?
mine at least. My mic is very
missed-
good at that.
I miss my tails. My wife tails.
What?
Ah. That my mic did not pick that up at all.
Yeah! Rock and roll. Yeah! You defeat the sadness. You breathe out. Bonnie's looking up at you. You look back.
Hey, friend. Why aren't we allowed to touch you?
What? What?
Deal and Za and Belle said we're not allowed to touch you because it makes you jump and because they said so.
Sorry, I was clapping. You said it. You hesitated, but you definitely said it. Correctly as well.
What, dial?
Nah. It didn't say
No.
belly.
Deli. I hear Deli way too much, honestly. It's true that you jump, but I was wondering why. Because it means we can't high five or anything. Why?
None of them are touching you on purpose because it makes you jump. For such a simple reason. I don't mind being touched or hugged. I'm just not used to it.
You're not used to it? Oh. Maybe it's because you're not ready for it when it happens. That's how it is with
Nilly.
Neil.
Nilly.
Millie.
Nilly? Nilly?
My sister. Her name is
Petronilly.
Petronelli. But it's so I call her Neely. She doesn't like it when people touch her, and she's not ready for it. Neely's really cool and tough, but she gets scared easy, I think. One day, I touched her shoulder, and she didn't know I was there, and she screamed really loud. Like, ah!
Like, ah! Did I pick up?
Sort of.
Not
It was
like-
funnier because it cut off.
I cut myself off. I went like, ah!
How did you-
See, I can go for a
We're
while.
gonna have to make a compilation of every single time you've had a cut off scream.
Oh no, I cut myself off on most of the screams. I can keep going. Ah! That one did actually keep going.
This one just completely cuts you off after like 2 seconds.
No, I don't. It's really fucking funny. No, and it's on Discord because you're gonna hear all of those screams on stream correctly, by the way. That's the best part about it. So you guys ain't gonna be able to hear me getting cut off.
But then she said I shouldn't do that again because when she's scared, she said her scared brain takes over and she said she might suplex me without meaning to. which sounds really cool. But she says she doesn't want to suplex me because she doesn't want to hurt me.
I fucking
Suplex the
love this little
child.
kid. I love how well written this like 8-year-old kid is.
Yes. Yes, it is very well written. She did suplex one dude who scared her, though. So I'm not allowed to touch her if she doesn't know I'm there. So I always try to walk real loud so she hears me coming. Just wear a cowbell. That's why my shoes are so big. See?
Bonnie points at the boots. You nod.
What are you laughing
He just
at?
suddenly gets sad.
Other people
I
playing?
love the like laugh of sadness.
I don't want to talk about my sister anymore.
You don't talk about her often.
She's frozen in time, and she's not here, so I don't want to talk about her. She says talking behind people's back is bad, and also talk about her hurts and makes me sad. I want Nelly to be here. I should have helped her when... Why aren't you used to being touched? Just a complete new mood change.
I just read the next line. Oh.
Did your family not hug you when you were a child? What families? That
You
doesn't
flinch.
exist.
Can't.
Families?
Can't.
That's just something to gaslight you.
Guys, can't remember.
Okay, so I want to make a Fallout reference, but sadly I don't think anyone in this call will get it.
Cool, you're also interrupting really emotional moment with Fallout reference. But maybe that's why. I'm just not used to it and it takes me off guard, I think. Child.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Still a child.
So if you can see me, and if I tell you I'm going to touch you, it's fine?
It's not fine, but sure.
Huh? Okay. I'll remember that. So, then,
Bonnie jumps up and down, making sure you watch them do it.
I'm gonna touch you now!
Suddenly, Bonnie pokes you hard in the stomach. Ow!
You saw me and I told you, so it's fine!
That is younger sibling behavior. That is.
I guess
Yes.
so.
Okay, let's go. Let's fight one more sadness. I can do one more.
You spot a sadness in the distance and attack.
What's happening here? I'm looking at somewhat daily question. Okay.
Give me a sec, I have to go get something from parents. I'll also probably take meds. Okay.
Okay.
I'll be right back. You
looking-
talk about daily question. Entertain.
I've not talked about daily question.
Give me one
Ellie,
sec
read
to
daily
reset
que-
my headphones because I hear static.
Ellie, look in somewhat daily question. I don't understand what's happening here. In here.
You mean in the game?
No. In... Okay, I now understand. It's for acronym JID.
Yep.
But Riley's. It reminds me of Transformers. So what acronym do you have for JID, Ellie?
jumping dog.
Why would you? Why would you jump in a dog?
No, not a dog. Jump in dog. Like jumping, but like the slang term, jumping.
Jumping. Oh,
Jumping
okay.
dog.
But there would have to be space between jump and in. You need to be jumping dog.
Mhm.
Why would you jump into a dog?
Mm-mm. It was the first thing that came to my mind, okay?
Why do you guys not entertain?
We were talking about jumping
We were.
dogs.
Ollie wants to.
What? What was your excuse?
Dog.
We were talking
Ollie
about
was
jumping
talking about
dogs.
jumping in dogs.
A jumping
Oh.
dog. Ocelots don't always have eyelids, so they sleep with their eyes open. I'm playing an Ocelot game, so I'm just, you know, weird things about
Okay.
Ocelot.
No, that's you.
Ocelots?
Okay, I can do this. Watch me, friend.
You smile, enjoying Bonnie. You and the sadness exchange blows. This is different from usual. You're not used to fighting outside anymore. The ground is uneven, and there's rocks and branches to worry about. Oop. You tripped on the branch.
Friend.
The sadness saw you fall and is running towards you to attack.
No. Not this time.
Holy shit, Bonnie. You breathe in and out. 150 XP received.
Friend,
That's an alarm.
are you okay?
Bonnie is shaking. I'm okay, Bon Bon. I just tripped.
Really? You promise?
You nod.
Okay. You haven't called me Bon Bon in forever. Only Doc calls me that now.
Oops. Bonnie.
No, I didn't mean.
Sorry, I'm eating steak right now.
I also ate steak for dinner. I mean, the cake
I had
right now.
chicken and chicken and pasta, and then I added
Who's impostoring it?
cream of
Who's
chicken and
impersonating?
herb into it. Huh?
You said chicken and pasta. Who is the imposter?
I actually had an pasta noodle. I had bow tie noodles, and I found one
Yeah, all noodles are in pasta. That's why it's pasta.
Yeah. Impasta.
No, yeah, in pasta. Anyway, this is a dumb bit.
Yes. You promise you're okay?
You nod.
How dare you nod? Okay. Sorry. I got scared. It reminded me of before, that's all.
Before? Before?
Yeah. You remember, right? It was a while back. When you protected me from that other sadness, you know?
What sadness do they mean? You can't remember. Which one?
Which one? The one that got your eye, stupid!
Aiden, the one thing I can say is whenever you yell, you go airy, and it's like you don't want to go loud, but you want to make it sound like you're loud, and I'm going to tell you right now, that does not work.
Okay.
Oh!
Ah! Oh crap! You stupid crabbing! See, I told you! I knew it! You're so crabbing stupid! You didn't even remember it! You think it doesn't matter! You keep getting hurt because of me and you don't care! You can't see from one eye because of me, and you think it doesn't crabbing matter?
That's right. You'd forgotten. It was after you all met Bonnie, before they started barely speaking to you anymore. They weren't careful, and a sadness was about to hurt them. They were so small. No one was close enough to do anything. You're the fastest. So you ran and got in front of them and...
Why did you do it, friend? Why did you do it? Why did you protect me? I don't understand. You could have stayed put. I could have taken care of it. I was fine. But no. Friend thinks they're better than everyone else. And you tried to protect me like a stupid crabbing idiot. And you got hurt. Because of me. Because of me, you can see from one eye. You have a big scar. And you bump into things all the time, and you trip all the time, and you can't see. Because of me. Because of me.
Oh no. They seem really upset, but it's not that big of a deal though.
But it is. It really is. You got hurt because of me, and I don't like it. I don't want it to have happened. You should have stood there and let me be hurt.
But you would have died.
It doesn't matter. If I had died, it would have been fine.
It would never have been fine! I could never have let that sadness hit you. I know you don't like it when we say you're a child, but you are. And as adults, it's our responsibility to make sure you're safe. Do you want us to go to your sister and tell her, sorry, we didn't jump to save them, so now they're gone? You'll always be more important than any of us. No matter what, we'll always make sure you'll live. And I'll always pick you over blinding stupid eye.
I don't want you to be hurt. I don't want you to be hurt.
You can reassure them all you want. Say you're sorry, promise you'll never do it again. But you would do it again. Again and again and again. If it happened now, while you were stuck on a time loop, you jump in and protect them every time. You would protect them all. Every time. Because what's the alternative? Try to find a way to save them without being hurt? What if you failed? What if you couldn't do it and they get hurt instead? What if they died because you tried to get a better ending? You can't take that chance. You do it again. The exact same way for as long as needed. I'm stronger now, Bonnie. I can protect you and make sure I don't get hurt either.
You promise? You won't get hurt again?
I promise.
You super promise?
Super promise.
You super duper promise?
Super duper promise.
Okay. Okay. As long as you promise, it's fine. And... Oh. And anyway, I protected you just now, right? If it wasn't for me, you'd have been hurt. So you could protect me and I could protect you. And we could protect everyone too. Yeah?
Yeah.
You see me, right? I'm gonna touch you now.
And Bonnie runs into your side. I fucking love this photo.
Aww.
They hug you tightly. You freeze until you remember what to do. Slowly, you hug them back.
You have no idea what to do. Like, there is... Like,
This is me when I do a...
What a little face. See? You do now have to hug.
I'm so glad you changed the voice to do that. I'm so glad. I didn't even read that. I didn't even fucking see that. You got memory of trading.
What a face.
You always remember this.
Good training what? Hugging or actually training Bonnie?
Your kid will never miss an attack. Your kid learned the skill Billion Blows technique. They'll be able to hit the enemy harder during battle.
Yeah.
It's so strong you'll only be able to have it when you and your kid have this exact conversation. So if you loop back to Dormont, you'll have to talk to them all over again. Remember that, okay?
Hey! Let's go back to Dormont. I gotta show everyone how cool I am now.
Do not. We both head back to Dormont. By the way, I'm gonna go back here to save, but before I save, I need to go. Oh my god, I forgot how much 30 is. 30 is a lot, by the way.
How much is...
Did someone see you close your single eye?
Huh?
I'm saved in 2 slots now. Here it is. I might do this one, redo this one with Riley when he gets back, if he wants to join it.
Yeah.
Mirabelle's here, sitting on the bench, looking at papers. Hey, Siffer. Hi, Sifferin! Do you need anything? Questions. So, which one will you choose? Sorry? You point at her pile of papers. What? What? How? What do you know? Answer me! She has her hand on her rapier. You're choosing someone for something, right? It seems important. Maybe I can help? I suppose you must have more experience than I do. Alright. I would like your help if you'll give it. Experience? Sure. Thank you, Sifrin. But, this might take some time. So, make sure you have time. I have time now. Oh! Okay! Okay, how to do this. Sit down next to me, maybe. You sit down. Mirabelle looks at you without saying a word. She looks worried. Maybe you should take the lead. So, what are those papers, really? Oh! Bonding proposals? Bonding? Like when you promise to stay with someone forever? So Mirabelle's looking for a partner. No! Wait! That's not exactly it! Please stop looking at me! It's more like, dating. Dating profiles. I'm not thinking about being bonded yet. Dating? You didn't think Mirabelle cared about that. You're still confused. Alright, well, before this started with the king, I decided I want to, try to date someone. So I asked a dating company, and they gave me a bunch of folders of people that I could meet, and I could date. But I haven't got through it yet, so I figured I could at least get that done today, and look through all of them, and make a list of people I could see myself dating. And I suppose I need help. Choosing someone I could spend the rest of my life with, so I appreciate another pair of eyes. Or, just the one eye. As long as it's not my 2 eyes looking at this, And also, I need a distraction from tomorrow very badly. So I figured I'd be able to replace my anxiety about our possible defeat with, this. Oh, Choosing someone to date is a little out of your comfort zone. But you think you could try and find someone who could fit Mirabelle? Maybe. Let's have a look then. Alright, I have a few profiles right here. She removes an immense folder out of her dress pocket. Was she carrying it with her throughout your entire journey? Here's a
mentioned.
Here's a few of them. So, we can... You can go first and tell me what you think, and I'll go after. Tell me what you think about him. She says he's the file of a strong, buff-looking man. Is that Mirabelle's type? We have one of those at home. What? Do you mean Isabeau? Ew, you're right. Is that worth an ew? Ooh. Either way, it sounded like masculine people aren't your type. Probably. Maybe she would like someone more feminine. Do you have some more feminine looking? She looked through her files. How about her? She shows you a profile of a gentle looking lady. She looks nice. She does, I guess. She guesses. So, well, not into feminine people either, apparently. What kind of person are you into, then? Oh, I don't have a type. I like all kinds of people equally. But if you had to choose... someone... nice? You nod. And someone... pretty? You nod. And someone who likes me? You don't nod. Mira? No, wait, let me think a bit more. I want someone who... I realize I have to go up a bit higher. I want someone who, she thinks for an awfully long time. Well, what about you then? What kind of person are you into, Siffrin? Well... You had to think about your answer. You had to think about this for an awfully long time, but then you catch yourself. Wait, are you just gonna copy my answers? No! Okay, fine. You got me, Siffrin. I'm not interested in that dating stuff. Oh, that makes sense. But then why? So then why worry about it? You know, Siffrin, the change belief is very, very important to me. It's all around changing. Changing with a capital C. Bettering yourself. Becoming a better, different person. And one of those ways to change is to try new things, you know. That's part of the reason the house offers so many different classes. So, I'm trying new things. Some are fun and fulfilling and easy, but you can't just go and only try new easy things, can you? Sometimes I have to try scary new things. Things that make me uncomfortable. Things I don't want to do at all. Things she doesn't want to do. Like dating? Yes, like dating! But, you know, romantic love is one of the biggest ways to change. It's supposed to change you, to bring you new experiences, and so I have to do it, right? To be a good housemaiden, I have to do it. I have to date. I have to love someone in a romantic way. I have to do things with them. I have to bond with them. I have to sleep with them. I have to have children with them. I have to love them in this very specific way. And you don't want to. And I don't want to. I don't want to do it, Siffrin. Not at all. Dating, the idea of being in a romantic relationship, of being with someone like that, I hate thinking about it. I hate the idea of it. I really do. The idea of it alone is just awful for me to think about. I can't love someone like that. In that way I should love them. It never happened, and I don't think it ever will. And I need this to change, don't I? Oh, stars. This is heavy. I'm not sure what to... You're not sure what to say. Maybe... Well, why do you need to change? Because I have to, Siffrin! I'm a housemaiden! And I love it! I love helping people, getting to know them. I love learning new things. I love it all, but I have to change too. I have to change in that way too. I wish I could just not do it. Not be with someone like that. But Siffrin, there's such a pressure to force us to do that. Not only that, there's such an intense pressure to force us to change. We have yearly festivals all around yourself as a new person, for crap's sake. Most housemaidens have completely changed at least once, and I haven't. Isabeau isn't even a housemaid, and he's changed. And I haven't. And I don't want to change. I'm happy with who I am. I'm comfortable with who I am. I'm comfortable with the idea of not being with anyone. comfortable with the idea of staying the same forever. But we have to Sorry.
Good?
Sorry, I heard the chair squeak from Aiden's mic.
That was my mic, actually.
Oh, sorry, I heard that from your mic. Sorry.
I was about to say, like, my mic, there's no chair around me that would squeak.
No,
But we
I have
have-
the dining room
yeah.
table, so I like to put my feet out.
Okay, but we have to change and bring new things to our lives and change clothes and hairstyles and even parts of our personalities to appeal to a deity that I don't even know I don't even know if they understand that sometimes. I just have to say the same. Or maybe they do. Maybe that's why they haven't. And now I have a list of people that I could meet so that I could fall in love with them, which I can't do. And do things with them which I will never, ever want to do. Also, I can change and make it feel like a mistake. That I want to be broken for not being able to want these things. Because everyone else can. Well, I don't know about the romantic part. But I don't want to do things with people either. Huh? Why not? It's weird, right? Yeah? Mirabelle takes hold of your hand. You jump a little. She doesn't notice. Yeah? Yeah! It's just weird and gross and it's awful. I don't want it at all. Oh, Siffrin! Siffrin! You mean it? You really mean it? You understand? Yeah, of course. That, what a relief. To have someone who understands this at least. But it doesn't fix anything. I need a change. And dating is part of it, so Mirabelle sighs. Siffrin, I know you don't follow the change belief, but do you have anything like this? Something that brings you joy and community and faith? But some other parts you don't know how to follow? Some other parts you don't know what to do with? Some other parts just bring you grief? Something that brings you both joy and grief? You think about the stars. It's a little more complicated than that for me, but yeah, I have something like that. So you do, too. How do you deal with it then? You don't. I just try not to think about the things that bother me in general. Avoidance, huh? That feels a little too cowardly for me. Ouch. I mean, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say... You laugh. You know she didn't mean it that way. Of course not. You didn't know Mirabelle held those feelings towards the change belief. She always seems so passionate about it. But the belief she loves so much is also the same belief that forces her into a box she doesn't want to be in. Why doesn't she leave it behind then? You suppose it's not that simple. I don't know anything about your belief, but you could always game the system, right? Game the system? Change things by deciding not to change? If everyone changes in that way, then you'll change by not changing in that way. There's more than one way to become a better person, right? Changing by deciding not to change? Hey! Haha! Siffrin! That's not how it works. But no one needs to know. Ha! Changed myself by deciding not to change. Sounds challenging and fun to me. Right now, you mean it. It does. It sounds challenging and fun. Mirabelle smiles at you brightly. You smile back. Thank you, Siffrin. Thank you for talking with me. Oh! Look at the time! You probably had other things to do, didn't you? Go. Don't let me keep you. I need to be alone for a little bit. I have a lot to think about. I'll see you later, okay? You got memory of faith. You'll always remember this. When equipped, Memory of Face boosts all your housemating stats by 30. Wow. Holy Care Shield. Holy Care Shield is amazingly strong. When used, it creates a shield that makes everyone vulnerable to attacks for 1 turn. It's so strong, you'll only be able to use it when you and your housemaiden have this exact conversation. So if you loop back Dormont, you'll have to talk to her all over again. Remember that, okay? You nod to Mirabelle. You wave goodbye. Okay. By the way, could you guys tell the difference between the voices?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. So much better than all of the other ones. Also, shout out to the fact that I'm, what, 16 levels higher than them now? I forgot to go save. Sif woke up on the wrong side of the bed? I get it. Anyway, I was just looking at the favorite tree. Isn't the tree cool? You joke? Yeah, it's... Glad you agree. One could say it's a pretty... tremendous tree. Yeah! Yeah! Yes! You both laugh. Laughing up voraciously, he raises his hand towards your shoulder. You get it now. This is him... trying not to touch you. You freeze. His hand is in the air and goes closer, closer. His hand abruptly stops above your shoulder. It goes back to his side. Ha! That was funny. I'm gonna go soon so you can do your thing with the favorite tree. But do you want to talk before I go? Hey, I finished helping everyone out. Huh? Oh, that's cool! I did see you running around with everyone earlier. It looked like fun. Oh, that's right. You didn't ask him if he needed help with this loop. Well, so, do you need help with anything? Help! Help! Oh! Oh! Yes, I do need help with something, now that I'm thinking about it. Is that what you're doing today? Helping everyone out? I didn't know. I kept the best for last. Aw, Sif. I'm glad. I was just thinking I wanted to hang out with you today, since I saw you running around with everyone. But you didn't talk to me much today, so I was, worried you didn't want to. It doesn't matter. I'm glad. I thought about what we could do today, then. Are you ready now? We'll probably have to go to the clock tower immediately after we're done, so I don't think you'll have time to do anything in the village after. So I want to make sure you did everything you need to. Let me make sure I did everything I need to. Okay, well, follow me, Sif. Are the voices different enough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You follow Isabeau around for a while, going through Dormont, then the forest until... a field. There's nothing around. What could he possibly need? So what do you need me to do? Huh? Oh, lay down with me? I love their stance.
Instant flopped down. No questions asked, just flop.
You lay down. And
Bloop.
then look up. You look up. Stars, stars, stars all around you. You inhale sharply. You know, when you asked me if I needed help earlier, I wasn't sure what to say. Don't really need help with anything. And I did all I needed to prepare you for tomorrow and stuff. But I saw you run around and help everyone today, and that seemed kind of fun. And so I thought, Sif's making sure to help everyone today, but I need to hang out with him. But I just want to hang out with him. And so, that's it. That's all I want to do today. Let's just hang. Oh. Oh. Why stars? Oh. So, you say this word when you're annoyed or something bad happens. I don't know what language it is, but I always thought it was like a swear word. Like crab. I looked in a few books and I couldn't find the word anywhere, and I got really curious. And one day I heard someone else say it, so I asked them, and they said it means stars. And I noticed how I noticed you know stuff about the sky. You talked about planets once and the sun. You really knew what you were talking about. And sometimes when slept outside, you spend most of the night looking at the night sky. I thought that was interesting because I never thought about what's up there before. But, so I thought maybe, like, you'd like to see the stars together? Or just in general? Oh no, was I wrong? Was it really more about an actual swear word like crab, where you don't actually like stars and stars are bad and gross? Did I step on it? Step in on it? Did I mess up? No, you didn't step in it. Oh, phew. Got scared. Anyway, I heard some people can see stuff in the stars sometimes. Like pictures. They're called somethings? Constellations. Constellations. Yes, that's... Do you know some? Look up at the stars. You don't recognize any of them. No, I don't know any. Huh? You're saying I didn't step in it, but... Sif. Change the subject. No, you're fine. Haha. Tell me something. Something? Something about you. Oh, okay. Well... Okay, you know I'm from Javante, right? I lived my whole life. It's nice. It's a nice big city. More than one house, too. Way bigger than Dormont. Big enough that you don't know the life story of every person you see. Haha. Anyway, you might think it's surprising. I don't know. But when I was Bonnie's age, I was like the smartest smarty pants around. Not like slightly smart or anything, but like the nerdiest kid you can imagine. Huh. You have trouble imagining Isabeau as anything other than boisterous man. The boisterous man he is. Heh. Like, really imagine it. Big glasses, super neat braids, always knows the answer to any question the teacher has, always getting perfect grades, always too shy to focus on grades to even know how to make friends in the playground. That was me. And, I didn't really like myself. 'Cause, like, I was smart, but I really hated being shy, being alone, not being able to ask a classmate for a pen because I was so paralyzed by fear. I was ready to spend the rest of my life like this. But one day, after years of living like this, I looked at myself and the way I was, the way I existed in this world. I looked at the kid in the mirror and I thought, is this it? Is this really who I want to be? Couldn't I just be someone else? Someone that can make friends? Someone people could love? Someone I could love? Someone I wouldn't feel ashamed of being? Couldn't I just change? And that's one of the things people go to to houses for, you know? To learn things, to train, to do bodycraft on yourself, to change. And you can stay for a bit and come back changed and no one would say a thing. They just accept the new person you've become. So I went to one of Javante's houses and threw myself into it, trying to be the coolest, strongest, most dependable person around. Lifting weights, training my voice to be deeper, louder, crafting my own body to be cooler, stronger, looking at myself in the mirror every morning and yelling, "I'm the coolest!" Change is destruction, you know. To bring about change, you need to know what you might hurt. You might hurt people. You might hurt yourself even. So you always have to be careful and think about whether the destruction you bring about is worth it. I decided it was. So the person I was before, I made them disappear. Killed them with my bare hands. Made sure they'd never, ever come back. I couldn't live. It sounds so bad when I say it like that. The kid I was before is still here. I just grew around them to protect them, building an armor until it became the real thing, so I could become strong, someone outgoing, someone comfortable to be around, someone I would have liked to know before. Meh, doesn't matter that much. I'm here, is what I mean. And I love myself so much more now than I did before. Even the person I'm now is a work in progress. I want to change still. I became a big and strong and dependable happy-go-lucky dude because that's who I needed to be. But lately, I've been feeling like I need to let down the airhead facade a bit. Act less stupid, that sort of stuff. Doesn't feel great when people think I'm stupid just because I act a certain way. So I might change again soon, and I'll become someone slightly new. That sounds cool, right? Oh, you never knew. Isabeau wanted to change to become someone else, and he did it? He must have worked so long to make his wish come true. Heh. I might change to be a mix between a jock and a nerd. Balancing it all, you know? Heh. So which one? Jerd or knock? Jerd is wait. So you'll change into a Jerd. More like a knock. Sounds better, doesn't it? Better mouthfeel. They both sound bad, Isa.
Mouthfeel.
No, don't say that. Haha. You can be a smart jock. A smart jock. How avant-garde, right? Anyway, after we beat the king tomorrow and go our separate ways, I'll just change into someone else. Someone who can be both strong and smart. Both at once. What a concept. Doesn't that sound like someone cool? Doesn't that feel like someone you wouldn't feel ashamed of knowing? Is that what he thinks? Isa. Yasif? I've never felt ashamed of knowing you. Not even a little bit. Heh, you're gonna make me blush, Sif. And, well, you know, I feel the same, right? You're like maybe the coolest person I know. You know that, right? And I really like spending time with you. When we hang out, I always discover new things, like cool theater stuff, or even just something new about you. And I like how you always have a pun ready for any situation. You breathe in this specific way sometimes, and I wish I could breathe with you and make you feel better. I like the way your face looks when you eat your favorite foods, and I want to know more about you. Talk with you more. Laugh with you more. And I... You can't look away from him. Whoa. Is that a shooting star? Hey, look up! Isn't that cool? You look away from him and look up at the starry sky. There's no shooting star, but you don't mind. Aha! That's you. It's aha.
Aha! I told you they'd be here. Leave the gay lovers alone.
Ah, but it's so good. By the way, there's an achievement that we're not getting, by the way, that says, wait for it. Which is when you talk to Isa 5 times after, not bonding with people. And you have to beat the king 5 times, and I ain't doing that. I'll look up the screenshots for it, but I ain't doing it.
Alright. You heard Isa mumble to himself about it earlier. Like, hi, Siffin.
Hi, Siffrin. This is me. Hi, Siffrin. Hi, Isabeau. We figured you'd be here. Can we join you? Everyone is here. Good to see you, everybody. I lost his voice immediately. I went high and lost his voice. Such a beautiful night. Was it your idea to come here, Isabeau? It was. Ellie.
Under the stars, huh? How romantic. Very well done, Isabeau.
What? No, it wasn't romantic at all. Just a pal's outing. A buddy's hangout. I, of course, would bring any of you here. Give me your... Thank you. Give me your best one, because you feel the same way.
I brought our food. So we can eat here.
A nightly picnic! Oh, I can smell samosas. Yummy.
I feel like Odile knows.
Odile. Everyone knows.
Shit.
Odile.
Everyone knows. Maybe not Bonnie.
Oh yeah, no, Bonnie 100% does not know.
Oh, by the way, Ellie, by the way, when we interrupted the king, we talk in the same order when we talked to everyone at the end, and this time it wasn't Bonnie who interrupted us, it was Mirabelle.
Take 2, even. You deserve it.
Siffrin worked hard today, didn't they? Thank you for your help earlier. You jump. You jump.
Yes, thank you, Siffrin. You've been a great help today.
And taught me how to fight. I'll
Where's
be
my
able
dog?
to help you tomorrow.
Oh.
I found my
Oh.
dog.
I'm looking forward to it, Bonnie.
Zah, did Friend help you today too?
You freeze. Did you? He's so pretty.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. He looks like
As a
big
bi
marshmallow I
person,
want
he
to
is
cuddle.
very pretty. Actually, I think
Ellie, does he look like a big marshmallow you just want to hug?
He does! He looks like he would give great hugs and cuddles.
or no, canonically he gives great hugs and cuddles.
Oh, there's the, guys, Guys, we got a new person in chat.
Yeah, I was just about to bring that up, too.
Buttermilk. Hello, Buttermilk.
Buttermilk also likes he's a bro. He's a bro.
Yes.
Isabeau's looking at you, smiling brightly. Thank you for spending time with me, Sif. Oh, you hide your face beneath the rim of your hat.
Oh.
How wonderful!
Thank you. A great helper. Here, have another samosa.
And have some pâté and bread. I'm sure you want some tea too.
And here's some of my curry.
Your plate is overflowing. You see everything on your plate sway back and forth. You eat as much as possible before everything falls down. Oh! You burp.
Ew.
Ha!
Nice reflexes, Sifrin.
Everyone starts laughing happily. You laugh too. You're surrounded by your allies. Your hearts lift. You love them. You're glad you got to spend time with them. Glad to know them better. You're glad.
Bryn, you okay? You want more snacks?
You smile. Yes, please.
Then eat. Eat as much as you want.
You all ate and laughed under the stars. Tomorrow, once again, you're going to the house and fight the king. But today, you're happy. I would like to say I made myself sad. Like, sad of like the like,
Really?
oh.
He doesn't need your help with the quest? That was the advancement you just got.
Mhm.
Yes, it is Golden Retriever energy. That is
The
Golden
house's
Retriever.
gate. You play with the orb.
Oh no, he paused the screen share, Ellie. Panic.
Yeah,
Did I?
for
Yes.
just a sec. Okay, chat's
Oh my
asking.
god, Ellie.
They're
Alright.
asking
who's
what?
everyone's favorite character.
Sifrin.
I quite like Odile, but Sifrin's also pretty cool too.
Sifrin, I relate a lot to Sifrin, in a lot of ways. If I think the best written character is Bonnie because it's hard to write a, 8-year-old kid, and they do it well, but I love
Didn't you
Sifrin the most.
get that slip
I
to
want
title?
you to know if you could see my bubble in the corner and ask me what my favorite character is.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
By the way, if you already know the story, I am the only one here that knows the story. I am the
Yeah.
playthrough. I play this with, I think, 6 people is usually what I have going. So, and none of them know what happens.
Yeah, no, yeah, very valid, very fair. So it looks a little weird based off the bubbles, but I'm guessing based off this, you're new to the chat, because, yeah. So Stardust is Cooper. The President Pride, that's me, Ellie. Zero is Aiden. We typically have assigned roles, but some of the people that we typically have aren't here tonight for the stream, so we've been kind of taking over whenever.
Yeah. The main cast. So we have 2 casts of people we have on the server. It's me and 3 others, known as the Board Bros, and then we have the Reserve Bros, which these 2 are part of, and then 2 more people. So it's really weird because usually we have at least 2 Board Bros here. So it's really
We're
weird.
outnumbered today.
I am outnumbered today. It's really weird. The house's gate, huh? It's bigger than I thought. That's what she said. So scary.
are kind of hard to miss if you're focusing on the game. It makes sense.
It's fine, Buttermilk.
You had a nice time yesterday, hanging out with Isabeau under the stars. You got a memory of stargazing. Also, I should mention this: if you want us to see us play this game, this last stream we didn't. My audio did not work, but I couldn't redo it. That's on me. My mic broke, so I got a new one. Also, we stream this every single Sunday at 8.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We do. Well,
How did
we
you
do a
find
bunch of
us,
other
Buttermilk?
games as well, but we typically try to keep to an 8 p.m. start time.
Yeah.
Hey, Stardust. I didn't want to interrupt before, but you got a new memory. When encrypted, Memory of Stargazing will boot all your fighter stats by 30. Wow. Your fighter also learned the skill. We will win. We will win is amazingly strong. When used, it boosts everyone's attack, defense, and attack speed for a few turns. It's so strong you'll only be able to use it when your fighter have had this exact conversation. So if you loop back, you'll have to talk to him all over again. Remember that, okay? But hey, Stardust, it was nice, wasn't it? Hanging out with all of them yesterday. They love you now. Your bond with them is stronger now. Isn't that neat? It is neat. You don't want to have to loop back to before you spent that time with them. What would happen if you stayed in with this version of them until the end? If you went through the entire house without looping ahead, beat the king and saw the head housemaiden with them, would anything happen? Would anything change? Time to walk all the way up and beat the king. I also want to say I do love Loop, but none of us can voice Loop correctly, or how I would like Loop to voice, me included, and it's kind of just ruined Loop for me. I watched Jello Apocalypse play this, or Jello Plays Games, and his Loop was so much better than what I want my Loop to be, but I can't do that voice. That's also how I found this game.
That's fair. And yes, Buttermilk, that is our entire friend group. Totally, genuinely wholesome moment, followed by, that's what she said.
Yes.
That is, like, that... Fruit Loop.
Stupid sadness
By
again.
the way, Buttermilk, you never answered me, but how did you find us?
I
Okay,
also love the duck.
everyone, let's, you strike. So annoying. You haven't had enough with these stupid sadnesses standing in your blinding way. You always get here in your way, always slowing you down. Why won't they all die? Not dead yet? You strike back again. Not dead, not dead, not dead, not dead, not dead, not dead. There we go! Oh yeah.
Friend?
I got it.
Oh, DL trying to protect everyone.
Oh, they got teleported here.
A sadness, huh?
Do we have YouTube Shorts?
I don't know.
I-
Now also will contain lives.
Yeah,
Well, like,
if
you'll
we
be
have
going
like
through
a
it, then
live
it'll be just
short,
a
then
live.
it bring us here. But I think they have to like do a special way for that.
We do not know how. I want to do shorts because those seem really fun. Because I have a couple of them. That I would like. A sadness. That's you. Oh, I can just
A
skip
sadness.
this.
We're all glad you're enjoying it, though.
I love how Deal was just like protect everyone. Like you stay back. Was that Luke that brought us back, or was that our own heart breaking at seeing their fear?
Oh, that's a great question. Anyway. Oh. But I'm so glad I'm now 62.
That very well could have happened. YouTube is also kind of weird, and like, I've noticed they've been pushing a lot more lives recently.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
no, live, that's what I mean. What do you mean by lives? Like,
On shorts and otherwise.
lives
I
are
don't
always,
think-
that's why we stream, Ellie, instead of posting videos. One,
Yeah.
editing sucks, but two, because, algorithm loves live more than anything.
I feel that, yeah. I think before the rise of Twitch, they didn't really boost lives, or at least I never saw it.
Oh,
But
no, they didn't. But many people didn't stream before the rise of Twitch.
That is true. Yeah. No, that's also the main reason I stream. But both so that I can get a feedback from people, because I don't like talking to an empty room, and also because I actually like not editing.
I love the fact that you mentioned that you stream and then you're probably never gonna plug your channel because you don't want to be associated.
No. I do not want
Her,
my real name put on my channel.
Yeah.
That is.
And no, her real name is not President Pride, and no, her channel's name is not President Pride. Even though that would be a very funny name.
That would be a hilarious name. It would also be really funny.
Did anyone just...
Entitled... Nothing related to the community at all. You know, apart from hints, that would be so funny. Everyone expecting part of the community. Next thing
I mean,
know,
you are part of the community, but you're just,
I
like,
am
playing
part
Minecraft. I mean, we all are, except for, like... No, all of us in the bros. Except for maybe one of us.
Yeah. Yeah. No, Twitch is hard to keep up with. I have a couple friends that I mod for that stream on Twitch. Keeping up with everything that's on Twitch is a nightmare.
It's also
Yeah.
really, hard to grow on Twitch.
It is so hard to grow. Part of my thing as a mod is I read all of the new updates and all like the terms and conditions and all that stuff. That is a nightmare. That is a nightmare.
Wow, we still have 30 minutes left in this stream about...
Whoa! Whoa!
We went through all the emotional parts so much faster than I thought we would.
We speedrun emotions! Oh, you are not touching the surface of Board Bros lore.
Oh yeah, no, Board Bros lore is very in-depth. Like, 3 of us
Ah.
are elder beings.
Yeah.
I've killed
no,
60 people canonically. Anything we really say that we make a bit is kind of...
Yeah. I can't. I'm on the reserve. Thank you. We think we're pretty neato too. I'm on the reserve bros, and I just don't understand the lore at this point. I'm just like, well, whatever.
Also, not even that, but there's originally one of our members of the Board Bros was someone else. We switched, because he had too much going on. But before that, we had a family dynamic where one of us was the mother, one of us was the father, and 2 of us were the kids. It still stays the same way, except now we have a weird uncle instead of, a father. Father might be in some streams.
Father somewhat recently came back from milk, and then
Yeah.
disappeared again.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to the zoo with him, so...
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, we have canon lore. I don't know if anything's not canon, but we have canon lore.
I wonder how the Reserve Bros come into the lore.
How do you want to come into the lore? That's the question.
No.
We've had some really funny fights. I had, like, the non-canon one I can think of is me and Riley, who is the person who plays the mother, and are probably the most entertaining one out of all of us.
Yeah.
That isn't even being like nice. That's just it. Me and him had a fight about religion. Of he loves raccoons, and I pretended to be a cult, getting rid of all the raccoons.
Oh, I remember back reading through that, and I was so confused. I was like, what is going on? Not realizing you guys are doing a board roast, like a lore bit. I was so confused.
No, we didn't even start it as a bit. I just like that. The other one is Bramblin. If you know Pokemon, it's the tumbleweed Pokemon that's from the new gen. And we were talking about, and they were insulting it, and then I started defending it, and then they just started accusing me of dating it, so I just ran with that.
Riley chose a name with the husky. He's
Yeah.
now human Riley. The husky wins.
What husky?
Buttermilk's
Or-
husky.
Ah, the husky is better than our Riley.
Exactly.
They're both loud, but one is soft and cuddly, and the other's a dog.
Yes.
I'm gonna one-shot this guy. I'm not actually. I'm gonna do a hell of a
Ow.
lot damage. And he's gonna do more damage. I can do so much paper damage right now.
That dude looked like a fruit.
That dude looked like a heart.
Or butt plug, either one.
You are.
Or an ass.
That too. Oh yeah, as a warning, we're not very family friendly.
We don't cuss, but we don't try to just explicitly make very off the wall things, but we do cuss. We don't wanna.
Yeah, no.
We filter ourselves. We filter ourselves enough in real life. We don't want to do it on stream or when we're having fun.
Yeah. I just tend to do it when my dad's here. He left though, so. That's why I was concerned about the whereabouts of my dog, because that is kind of important for me to know.
You got this. Scissors.
Buttermilk is trying to challenge us with a bring it.
What are they challenging us to exactly?
How out of pocket we can say make stuff. That's what I assume. I'm not good at that.
Yeah.
Briley might be able to do that.
Gay marriage
Yeah.
right for crickets.
Yeah, gay marriage for crickets.
Yeah.
So, there was once a boy with a 13-year-old boy with a molar growing out of their left heel.
Yes. You didn't know that before this?
I heard mullet at first, and I immediately did see the hair. Like an actual mullet. What's with my brain?
Yes, their foot
We
had a
can't
mullet.
get
Ellie.
demonetized if we're not monetized in the first place.
Yeah.
And we don't say the fuck word.
We say crab.
It is a thing that can happen. You just have to it's so many curse words within like how far you like the opening.
Yeah, no, we don't usually try and cuss in the beginning.
Yeah, and it's also really hard to get demonetized when you're not getting money from it yet.
No, it's impossible to get
Wait, those lines
demonetized.
were different. Typically, we say nah. There, not Odile telling us that we can change who is in the lead if we have trouble judging distance still.
Oh, sorry, that's my friend. Sorry about that.
I was like, huh, have I learned this before? And I didn't see the Skippy thing. And I'm like, wait a minute, no, we haven't.
I'm just kind of just like vibing now. We finished all the fun stuff that I wanted to do. Ah!
Jump scare. Peekaboo.
Fuck. Shit, I hate these guys. It's okay, I got this.
They did say crab. Because these monsters are a crabbing way. I had to think for a moment how I would phrase crab in such a way that it would work in that scenario.
Wow, you can't even use their lingo correctly all the time?
No, I cannot.
Breathe. How could you, Ellie?
Be lucky I'm saying Cobway and Rogardian correctly.
What? Next you're gonna say dial?
You're gonna say
You
belly?
do that.
Deli.
Bro saw Bell and says belly. What the fuck?
Bella. I said Bella.
You said belly for the first couple of times. Ooh, you guys ready to watch this?
Yeah, is the sword gonna fall on us? Are we giving Bonnie a sword? Can we give
Give
Bonnie a
Bonnie
sword?
No, Aiden, read
Child
this.
murder weapons.
Oh, look on the wall. There's nothing. Just a normal boring wall.
You're getting used to this. Something was here before, but you always keep whatever weapons or armors you get through loops. That's the sword on Bell.
What?
Is the world rewriting itself when you look again?
If we go back too many times in loops, can we like break the world?
No, that will go happen on its own. I'm surprised.
Okay then.
I'm joking. That's not the point of this game.
Yeah, that's. Was the beginning when he was saying, "Can we stay in this version forever"? Was that foreshadowing? Is something bad gonna happen? I will cry.
Oh, no. Not what you think.
Okay.
Something bad will happen, and you probably will cry.
Ah!
But just not in the way you think.
I had enough crying this week.
It's the best way for to find someone's key. It's funny that now I have muscle memory for this. Shit. Oh my god, why are you here? Why are you here? Big guy, why are you here? No, big guy,
Look
stop
at them
attacking
hands.
them.
My fingers
Man, those
on
hands
the
gonna make
boards
me
of the
act
yard,
up.
and they're like,
Yeah.
I have to sit for the hands because Riley isn't here.
Yeah. You're now the hand stump until Riley gets back.
Call me Quentin Tarantino, except I have a thing for hands.
I think we broke Ellie.
I started singing "Her milkshake brings all the boys to the yard," but subbed milkshake for fingers, and then I realized what I was saying, and was like, "What in the world?"
So what were you singing, Ellie?
My fingers bring all the boys to the yard, and they're like, "It's better than." That won't make sense if you haven't heard "My milkshakes bring all the boys to the yard."
I have not.
Oh,
My mouth,
it's not about milkshakes.
it's about pussy.
I thought it was about boobs.
It's about boobs, probably. Ellie, I've never heard that.
Shaking.
It's probably about... Well, it's your milker
Okay.
shaking.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, no, I'm barely done that. That's from what I was.
Now this is the magic pixel.
Time Magic Pixel. Oh, never mind. Buy
All my
Magic
homies hate the
Pixel.
magic pixel.
They do. They don't live the Magic Pixel way.
Is this useless? Yes. Am I doing it anyway? Yes.
Well, that's useless.
Ah. It literally just stands for milkshake in that context, and that song just stands for sex appeal.
Oh, that's just boobs.
Yeah, that is. No.
Oh, dude, bro, you're gonna die so fast if you pick rock.
If we bring that out into the sun, would its head work like a
Prism.
fortune ball? And can we start a fire somewhere? Did you know that's why those like fortune balls or whatever, you're actually supposed to put a cover on them, not to make it all deep and mysterious, but so you don't start a fire.
Yes. Oh, bro, you're gonna be a rock or a scissor type?
Well, yeah, Bonnie can't miss now, can they?
No, they cannot. Yeah, Bonnie! Bonnie the goat!
Was that
So
like 2,000 damage right there?
At the end, yeah?
Bonnie, what the? Imagine doing 2,000 damage from a person, from a 8-year-old with a frying pan.
Dude, frying pans hurt.
They do. They honestly do. So do drivers and golf clubs. I have hit myself way too many times in my head not to know that one.
Ollie, I could actually see you hitting yourself in the head with one.
I've done it multiple times. I've also hit myself with my putter before. That one was intentionally. I regretted it afterwards. I've also been hit with a couple golf balls. Those also hurt.
Or
We were on the driving range.
How do you hit yourself with a golf ball on the driving range?
I didn't hit myself with the golf ball. Someone else's golf ball went straight and hit me.
How? That would have to go sideways.
It did. That is exactly what it did. It hit the back of my leg and it hurt.
Oh,
Luckily, because it went sideways meant they didn't get good contact with it and it wasn't going the speed that a typical golf ball does. Bonnie is cracked. so it was nothing. It barely bruised, but it still hurt.
Bonnie is cracked what?
Buttermilk said Bonnie is cracked. You know, after a while, you just have to get used to YouTube usernames and stuff, because that was like out of context, such a weird phrase to say.
And
Oh,
it's
yeah,
also really funny. Oh wait, can I? Am I? Can I do it here? One sec. I can do it here.
Alright, go see another story of the park.
You can type in chat.
No, I can use this channel. On my other thing on my laptop, which I was using the other day, I don't know the password to get on this channel. Because I'm really smart.
Were you also... At some point, you were going to try to mod me, also?
Oh, yeah, type in chat. If both of you want to type in chat, I'll mod both of you. You're Gojo, right?
Yes.
Yes.
You're now our standard
I
mod.
love that we straight up open. Oh.
You're also standard mod. I think the other one of us are the board bros ain't standard mod, but are the more advanced version of it. I'm pretty sure. Um,
You pick up the key and don't think of how bad you are at your job.
fuck.
You were that was a sadness sandwich. Go squish. I mean, seeing this enemy, it would more so be go stab, but. I mean, some people could.
What?
Lucky.
I started to say it and then I trailed off because I'm like, no.
Where do you see that?
Never mind.
Ellie.
No.
Hey, Ellie, you want to know something funny? My sibling's graduation, she thinks that, oh yeah, no, I'll go give one of you guys the invite and then have you guys pick me up after staying there for about 2 hours.
What?
Why would we stay there for 2 hours?
I would stay there for 2 hours and then one of my friends would kidnap me, is what she thinks.
Dude, why would you be there for only 2 hours?
I don't know.
Why would you even think why would she even think you're going to her graduation? We're just gonna kidnap you beforehand.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Why would she think that you're gonna be there at all?
So I do have to be there for a bit. I'll ask my parents how long. I'll ask my mother how long I have to be there, and then leave. After
You
the
probably just have to at least take photos and or let the grandparents see you with her.
Oh yeah, no, I'm go for sure 100% see my grandmother. I love my grandmother. My grandmother
Yeah.
taught me how to cook.
No, it's from what I learned. Grandparents tend to be upset and ask questions when one of the children don't tend to stick around
Like the other
children.
child.
That too.
Oh no, a cutscene.
What happens
I
if we
am
go
my
down
gr-
the other side first?
Oh, there's a sadness.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, fair enough.
I would say probably I am the favorite out of my grandma's grandchildren.
That is not a surprise.
Yes.
I know your siblings.
That
Yes.
that is not a surprise.
Only on my mother's side of the grandparents. On my father's side it is Nora. But that's only because she's actually related to them.
Why can't I get the thing from on top of it? Give it. I want it.
Because you're short.
Not sure.
Ellie roll to hit
Grandparents are
vicious
the best.
mockery.
I don't know how effective vicious mockery works when I myself am shorter. Grandparents are the best. My grandma used to let me eat breakfast in bed, like she would bring it to me. And once she let me eat ice cream for both breakfast and lunch. It was amazing.
My
Yeah,
grandparents
my
aren't the best, but I think, I love both, my grandpa and my grandma. I don't know my mom's side that well. They died when I was pretty young.
Um,
But I do think I've talked with my parents about this, and this is just, people always complain about their parents. I go, dude, I could never complain about my parents.
your parents are awesome. I've met them.
My dad is pretty chill. I love my dad.
Yes.
My dad is amazing. He for context, he has adopted most of the friend group, not legally, and I don't think most of the friend group knows this, but he does call us, everyone in this friend group, his adoptive kids. So do with that what you will.
I think I've met him maybe once or twice.
Exactly. That doesn't matter. I talk about this friend group enough that he, like, a couple of times, he's like, I got like 7 children. I looked at him and he went, all your friends. I went, fair enough.
I mean, Aiden is just your brother at this point.
Yeah, he's just my brother. Like, literally. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But the rest of you guys, he asks about you guys from time to time, so, like, straight up, in his eyes, you guys are his kids, too. Which, but I was just like, I don't know how I feel about that one, Dad. Just randomly adopting kids. Okay.
This is them talking about how colors.
Oh, they evolved not to... Blah.
Blah and grin.
Blue.
I'll do this when everyone else is here.
That is... So, it, like... They were reverse mantis shrimps.
Bitch tried to go around a pillar. Whoops.
That was a weird... That was a weird... What is what is the notification doing on the bottom of the screen? Okay.
What notification?
Yeah, I don't know what notification.
I definitely didn't
What
do
the-
something. It said that my friend was online.
Yeah, no, I was just like, what's going on?
Because
with
apparently streaming isn't enough to put us in streamer mode.
it? Oh, I have streamer mode enabled. It actually does need to be manually enabled.
No, I know it
Um.
does. I'm too lazy to.
I have it set up to a keybind on my keyboard. What
I-
keybind that is, I don't know.
I could set it up to my stream deck, I'm gonna be honest. I have a stream deck, I could definitely fucking do
Ellie
that.
taught me how to do it, so once I learned, I did it.
Oh, I definitely could figure out, I just don't want to.
I only turn it on when I'm on call because little bling, bling, bling.
Oh, I don't have that many
Discord.
friends.
This channel is the only one that gives me notifications. Not this channel, this server.
Oh, you mean on Discord the Do Not Disturb?
Yeah.
No, that was a Steam notification. No, I don't ever put anything on Do Not Disturb on Discord because then I miss out on all of the amazing content and bits that our friends do.
Yeah, no, just when I'm on call, I put it on streamer mode so that I don't get a bunch of notifications when I'm on call. Otherwise, it's
You
not.
barely get notifications outside of call. What the fuck do you mean?
I have most of the channel unmuted.
You don't have the fun ones unmuted.
No, my phone tends to decide those are the ones I don't need the notifications on. Which
I enjoy it a lot,
very
and I want to mention this. I have a Apple Watch that I wear to work. And whenever you guys are on Discord, I get like every third or fourth message. So it's really funny because I get no context to half the
Yeah,
notifications.
no, that's what my stuff does too. And I'm like, wait, what? And the worst part is when it when it goes through and it's like, oh, these notifications look like a coherent a conversation, and then you click on it and you realize they were 30 minutes apart from each other, and you're like, those are 3 separate conversations.
I, by the way, picked the wrong way, but everyone else wanted to see this, and we're messing around. Little dog, it's frozen in time. The king freezing humans in time for all eternity wasn't great, but him freezing a dog really is the last straw for me. Yeah, how could he do such a terrible thing?
I can't believe this. Why would he attack a little dog? I will never.
And such a cute dog, too!
Oh,
The king is the worst. I can't wait to see him and punch him in the face.
Odile reaches out and roughly ruffles Bonnie's hair.
Yes, it is unacceptable!
Oh, you don't feel like there's a key there, but you could be wrong. You're not. You picked the wrong way, Stardust. Oh.
At
That's
least that could be.
I don't actually know who that is. They look Potterian, don't they? Look at those clothes. This is the child. Aiden.
And they're covered in bandages.
A traveler, perhaps? Trying to escape from something?
Maybe.
They left their home and then went right back to Vogard, right to the king, and got frozen.
Talk about bad luck. Oh, shit. I don't wanna... Let me click the X. Oh my god, that actually worked. By the way, we're gonna have
So
to
you
reset.
get an item from this, but you can't ever actually obtain the item because you need to loop to get the other way. That's cool.
I feel like you forgot something. What were you doing during your last loop?
Are
Yeah,
we losing
well-
our memory? It's like, is it the thing where all of them are blending together like the watercolors on a page?
What time is it? It's 10:30. 10:30 is about our ending the stream time. Because one of us has to go to bed. Aiden. I'm just kidding, that's me. I usually go to bed at 10:30. I'm gonna try to convince my parents to let me stay up till midnight on certain Sundays so I can do a pirate D&D thing. From like 8 to midnight.
I'm gonna then have to try to get more time on mine.
Like, because I'm trying to figure out when we can do it, and it would have to be Sundays.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the only days that Granite is available. I should probably end stream here. So yeah, goodbye
That might be a good idea.
stream. Bye bye.